Okay, so what we're doing now is creating an account in Podio. I actually just created a brand new account with one of my other email addresses so that you could see what it would look like. Um, I've already gone through and kind of deleted some things, but you'll have a whole bunch of activities. Podio, they'll give you a bunch of default apps that we're probably not going to be using, so I'll show you how to do that here. But so to start off, you're going to go up here to the top left and set up your organization. You can call it whatever you want. My real estate company or whatever your name is. You can put a logo in if you want. You can put employees, and it's whatever you want there. Go ahead and save that. Welcome. Okay, this is gonna give you a couple tips and things like that. Okay. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back up here to the top left. We're going to create a workspace. Now you can just call this real estate. All of our apps are going to be in the same workspace. We're typically not going to be going back and forth from workspaces. So this will be the only one that you're working in for right now. You can keep it open. This will allow if you have any VAs or anything eventually you want to get in there, they can see the things that you're doing and the leads that you have. Okay, we don't have anybody to add right now probably, so we'll just X out of that. And so here is your new workspace. If you go up here top left, you can see real estate right here. You can see that there's no apps currently up here. We're going to go ahead and create an app from scratch. Go ahead and create your own app. Click this left button here. I just call this leads. Item name lead. You can call it whatever you want. You can use you can use any of these icons that you want. You can go ahead and change this standard layout to a table as well. Again, you don't have to put this stuff in, but if you want to, that's fine. And also this this layout, you can change that at a later time as well, so it's not super important. Go ahead and create the app. Okay, so what we're going to be doing now is creating the fields that you want inside your application. So we're going to start off very simple. We're going to create the first field, which is going to be how all of your leads are organized. We're going to call this property address. And you can see that that's just a text box, which is what we want. Next, we're going to pull this over. What I like to do is put the contact name so we know who we're talking to. I like to add phone number. I like to add email address. And then lastly, put one in here for notes. So these are the most important things that you're going to need. Obviously the property address, the person who's selling the property, their phone number, email address, and then any notes. So in the notes, obviously you'll put, if it's a rental property, how much it's renting for, what the condition is, what their asking price is, and pretty much anything else that has to do with the property. This is extremely simple. Later, we can add this right now, is go down here to the very bottom when it says money. We'll put one of those in there, and we'll put asking price. So this is what they're initially asking for it. Put another one of these money fields in here. It says ARV. So this is kind of additional, so you don't have to put those in the notes, but this will be so you can quickly see what they're asking and what it's worth. Obviously, you're going to have to take repair values and profit into consideration, but just to give you a quick look at it. So let's go ahead and create those. Click Done here over in the bottom left. See, it created a badge also. I'm going to go ahead and just create one here. Sorry, I'll go back so you guys can see that. Over here on the top right, you can click add lead. You can do it manually. Once we set up the automated processes, you should not have to add it manually. The call forwarding system or your call center will be creating an app in here automatically, but I'm just doing this to give you an example. Okay. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and save this lead. You can get back to your leads up here in the middle of the screen, top middle. You can click on leads here, and that'll get you back to your lead page here. And there it is in a table. So this is kind of your options screen over here. And you click this little arrow to get that out of there so you can see more information. You can move these over as much as you want so that they kind of fit. So there they go. So there's our lead. Okay, so that shows up as a line in our system. And then you just click on that. Takes you to the lead. Gives you some more detailed information. And it's having trouble loading right now. There we go. This is a lead. You can add anything in here. Okay, so there we have it. Basically the simple version of how to set up Podio and how to organize your leads. So I'll be putting further videos on here as far as how to kind of automate the process and how to get your leads coming directly in here rather than having to add them manually. So take care.